Chapter 10. B.J. Habibi. Warmer. Hangman. Your teacher will tell you how to play hangman. You have to guess what words that your teacher has in mind. Vocabulary builder. Descent, noun. A sick leave, noun. Reacquainted, verb. Settled in, verb. Mark, noun. Respectively, adverb. Retirement, noun. Resignation, noun. Sworn in, verb. Relinquishing, verb. Release, verb. Pronunciation practice. Agriculturist. Descent. Reacquainted. Wage. Aerodynamics. Announced. Resignation. Chaos. Relinquishing. Reading comprehension. Bakaruddin Yusuf Habibi, known as B.J. Habibi, was born on June 25, 1936. He was the third president of the Republic of Indonesia, 1998 to 1999. Habibi was born in Perper, South Sulawesi Province, to Alwi Abdul Jalil Habibi and Aritudi Marini Puspawardojo. His father was an agriculturist from Gorontalo of Bugis descent, and his mother was a Javanese noblewoman from Yogyakarta. His parents met while studying in Bogor. When he was 14 years old, Habibi's father died. Following his father's death, Habibi continued his studies in Jakarta, and then in 1955 moved to Germany. In 1960, Habibi received a degree in engineering in Germany, giving him the title Diplom Ingenieur. He remained in Germany as a research assistant under Hans Ebner at the Lehrstuhl UND Institute für Leichtbau, RWTH Aachen, to conduct research for his doctoral degree. In 1962, Habibi returned to Indonesia for 3 months on sick leave. During this time, he was reacquainted with Hasri Ainun, the daughter of R. Muhammad Bisari. The two married on May 12, 1962, returning to Germany shortly afterwards. Habibi and his wife settled in Aachen for a short period before moving to Oberforstbach. In May 1963 they had their first son, Ilham Akbar Habibi, and later another son, Tharek Kemal Habibi. When Habibi's minimum wage salary forced him into part-time work, he found employment with the automotive Mark Talbot, where he became an advisor. Habibi worked on 2 projects which received funding from Deutsche Bundesbahn. Due to his work with Makash, the head of Train Constructions offered his position to Habibi upon his retirement 3 years later, but Habibi refused. Habibi did accept a position with Messerschmitt Bocau-Blohm in Hamburg. There, he developed theories on thermodynamics, construction, and aerodynamics known as the Habibi factor, Habibi theorem, and Habibi method, respectively. He worked for Messerschmitt on the development of the Airbus A300B aircraft. In 1974, he was promoted to vice president of the company. In 1974, Suharto requested Habibi to return to Indonesia as part of Suharto's drive to develop the country. Habibi initially served as a special assistant to Ibn Sutowo, the CEO of the state oil company Pertamina. 2 years later, in 1976, Habibi was made chief executive officer of the new state-owned enterprise Industri Pesawat Terbang Nusantara, IPTN. In 1978, he was appointed as Minister of Research and Technology. Habibi was elected vice president in March 1998. On May 21, 1998, Suharto publicly announced his resignation, and Habibi was immediately sworn in as president. Habibi's government stabilized the economy in the face of the Asian financial crisis and the chaos of the last few months of Suharto's presidency. Since relinquishing the presidency, Habibi has spent more time in Germany than in Indonesia. However, he has also been active as a presidential advisor during Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono's presidency. In September 2006, he released a book called Detik-Detik yang Menentukan, Jalan Panjang Indonesia Menuju Demokrasi, Decisive Moments, Indonesia's Long Road Towards Democracy. The book recalled the events of May 1998. Adapted from http://n.wikipedia.org/wiki/b_j_Habibi. Task 1. Form completion. Fill in the blanks with information about B.J. Habibi mentioned in the reading text. Short bio. Name, B.J. Habibi. Place of birth. Date of birth. Parents and origins. Education. Marriage date. Name of wife. Name of sons. Work experience. Answer the following questions by referring to the reading text about B.J. Habibi. 1. When did Habibi's father die? 2. Why did Habibi move to Germany? 3. When did Habibi receive a degree in engineering in Germany? 4. Why did Habibi remain in Germany after getting a degree? 5. What happened to Habibi in 1962? 6. Had Habibi met Einan before meeting her in 1962? 7. Where did the new couple settle in after getting married in May 1962? 8. What was Habibi's role in Talbot? 9. What theory was developed by Habibi? 10. What was Habibi's first position when he returned to Indonesia? 11. When was Habibi appointed CEO of IPTN? 12. What had happened before Habibi was sworn in as a president? Points to ponder mention the good points that you can learn from Habibi. Which good points do you want to imitate? What steps will you take to develop the good points? Vocabulary exercise. Complete the following sentences using the words in the box. Resignation. Relinquishing. Sick leave. Descent. Respectively. Release. Settled in. Retirement. Sworn in. Reacquainted. 1. He traces his underscore from Yogi Palace. 2. She is coming here on A underscore. She will come back to the company when she is recovered. 3. They were classmates when they were in senior high school. Now, after 10 years of separation, they are now underscore in Bandung. 4. After getting married, the young couple underscore Minneapolis. 5. English and Arabic courses are held in room 10 and 11 underscore. 6. After his underscore, the company faces a complicated problem. 7. He was only 17 when he was underscore as king of Markalaka. 8. Underscore her position as the CEO of the oil company. She mostly spent her time in New Zealand. 9. They will underscore a new album by the end of this year to mark their 25th anniversary. Text structure. Recounts are used to tell about past events. Remember that a recount consists of orientation, opening, a series of events, and reorientation, closing. Individually, complete the following chart to find out the structure of the biographical recount of B.J. Habibi. Paragraph. Orientation, opening. Details. When and where Habibi was born, Habibi's parents, and how they met. Habibi's father died. Event 1. Event 2. Event 3. Event 4. Event 5. Reorientation, closing. Observe the italicized verbs in the following sentences in the left and the right columns. What's the difference? Habibi continued his studies in Jakarta. His parents met while studying in Bogor. Habibi received a degree in engineering in Germany. They had the first son, Ilham Akbar Habibi. Habibi and his wife settled in Aachen for a short period. He found employment with the automotive Mark Talbot. He developed theories on thermodynamics. Habibi became an advisor in the automotive Morke Talbot. He worked for Messerschmitt. Habibi spent some of his life in Germany. Past tense, irregular verb. Make a sentence from each of the following irregular verbs. Example. Seesaw, I saw him yesterday. Present past, present past, present past. Arise arose, seesaw, become became. Begin began, sleep, slept, bend bent. Break broke, teach taught, bring brought. Build built, take took, buy bought. Catch caught, write wrote, cut cut. Choose chose, say said, draw drew. Drive drove, shake shook, drink drank. Fall fell, sit sat, find found. Eat ate, tell told, go went. Give gave, win won, grow grew. Have had, pay paid, hide hid. Hear heard, read read, keep kept. No knew, mean meant, lead led. Leave left, put put, make made. Speaking. Speaking. Task 1. Read the following dialogue. Take turns reading it. Nadia, who is your idol, Rima? Rima, my parents. What about you? Nadia, B.J. Habibi. I like him very much. Rima, he is one of geniuses from Indonesia. He studied in Germany. Nadia, you're right. Rima, he worked and stayed in Germany, right? Nadia, he did. But he never forgets his country. He once made us proud for his achievement in making planes avowed by the world. Rima, he relinquished his good job in Germany to develop his own country. Nadia, he promised that he would share his knowledge to everyone needing it. Rina, now, he seems to enjoy his retirement with family. Nadia, that's why I love him. Task 2, talking about someone who has made a difference. With a partner, find from the internet someone who has made a difference, example, Mother Teresa, Thomas Alva Edison, Albert Einstein, Habibi, etc. When you have chosen the figure, use the plan to develop your notes. Task 3, sharing. Tell your partner about the figure you have chosen. Use your notes in the previous task to help you. Who was someone who made a difference? Where did she live? What did she do to contribute to the society? What is your comment about him/her? Writing. Task 1, independent writing. Using Habibi's biography as a reference, write a biographical recount about your idol. Use your notes on the speaking activities to help you write. Task 2, peer feedback. Exchange your work with your classmate. Ask your classmate to write feedback on your writing. Then, discuss the feedback you obtain from your classmate and the one you give to your classmate. Use the following guide to give feedback for your classmate. Look at the spelling. Is the spelling correct? Look at the use of the words. Does your classmate use suitable choice of words? Words. Look at the grammar. Are your classmate's sentences grammatically correct? Look at the references. Are the references clear and correct? Look at the organization. Is there any topic sentence? Are there adequate supporting sentences? Are there concluding sentences? Task 3, rewrite the biographical recount. After getting feedback from classmates, rewrite your biographical recount. To improve the content of your writing, you might need to browse the internet or read books to find more information about your idol. Reflection. At the end of this chapter, ask yourself the following questions to know how much you have learned. Do you know how to tell or write a biographical recount? Do you give information about who, where, and when at the beginning? Do you tell or write the events in the order they happened? Do you have personal comments to end the biographical recount? Can you explain the function of a recount text? Where do you think you can find a recount text? Further activities. Read more biographies of famous people. Reading this kind of texts may inspire you to be a better person.